For daily Ask Reddit. r/ask Reddit. What's something that gets an unnecessary amount of hate? Tom from Tom and Jerry. He just wants to chill, while that little piece of shite annoys him all the time. As a kid I always liked Tom. Just a hard-working cat trying his best to do his duty. At least with Tom and Jerry there's an air of playfulness to it. Then you get Sylvester and Tweety Bird, where that smug yellow turd is a big eye hole about it. Bandwagon hating on something in general is a huge problem. I try to make a point to have a full explanation of why I dislike something before I go hating on it. Also, I'm open to debate said dislike. Ever see the hate content creators on YouTube? Just pick an upcoming release of a game, movie, album, whatever. They will have a 10 minutes and 5 seconds video about how it sucks. The best is when they start spewing nonsense about the company only in it for the money when they are making videos to maximize ad revenue and obviously couldn't care less about what they are talking about. The problem is content is rated and monetized by how many eyeballs look. If you scream the new Star Wars is shite pile of garbage at Ashat, at Q at more people will click your videos. People that agree and disagree. If your title is the new Star Wars is pretty good, who is going to click on that? So now we have hundreds of videos calling Star Wars bad and the general consensus is it must be bad because all these videos tell me it is bad. Everyone, if you're a human being there is likely many reasons someone would want you dead and countless more why people would think you are a horrible person. Humanity in general needs to chill. Anything that becomes overrated will stir up a counter movement of hate. From Skyrim to Neil deGrasse Tyson. The top comment will be adoring said idol, but the most upvoted first reply will be saying it's trash. It's like people feel like they have to correct the 5-star rating by voting 1 star, even though their real opinion is 3.5 stars. This really annoys me with him. Some people enjoy the movie 10/10. Next thing a bunch of trolls come with 1-star rating and some story about how it only deserves 5/10. So they are trying to offset the tenths. Like give the show the rating you think it deserves. Don't try to rebalance the average. Hating on any version of escapism, be it movies, video games, music, books, etc. makes zero sense to me as all are purely optional. No one has to partake in any kind of escapism they don't like, so what the f is the point of hating on a genre of music or certain movies or whatever? It seems like people on that level just want to be mad at something for the sake of being mad. I remember being in college when a friend stated that my enjoyment of video games was a sin because it distracted me from God. I found out later that he was hopped up on a lot of drugs and the stuff he had taken messed up his head something fierce. Years later when I met him, he had no recollection of college. Being born in this generation because our music sucks. I don't get that. We were born in the generation where we can go to YouTube or Spotify and listen to literally any music since the beginning of recording of music to stuff released literally 5 minutes ago. Being born in this generation is, for music, fantastic. I agree. We can listen to our music as well as any music made before us. This really is the best time to be alive as a music fan. Vegetables. I eat them regularly since I was a kid and it just blows my mind that there are people who take eating vegetables as punishment or they need to learn to like it or cook it because somehow they find it disgusting in raw state. I can't imagine not eating at least one kind of vegetable once a day. I think a lot of the disdain comes from parents who don't know how to cook. I hated a lot of things growing up, but it was because my parents couldn't cook worth shit. It resulted in me learning how to cook and taking it seriously to right their wrongs. Now I enjoy vegetables. Basically anything that everyone under the age of 15 is into. The irony is, the majority/plurality of people that hate on it, the thing that they were into at that age, was the thing the internet hated at that time in the same way. Fortnite bad, Minecraft good. I remember when Reddit, and the internet in general, didn't like Minecraft because it was full of cringy preteens in the exact same way that Fortnite is hated now. I guarantee you, in 5 to 7 years time, Fortnite will be seen in the same way as Minecraft is seen now. It happened with Minecraft. It happened with Call of Duty. It happened with RuneScape. It happened with Halo. Heck, The likes of World of Warcraft and Dungeons and Dragons always used to be stereotyped as that game that only loser nerds in their mom's basement play, which was a dumb assumption to begin with, but now anyone and their dog can say they have an account/campaign and no one bats an eye. You'd be raked over the coals for admitting that a decade or so ago,